Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. And today I want to unpack, if you will, the thought that many women have around, I don't want to work more, or I don't want to work so hard. This idea that hard work, I don't want the grind, okay? And it's true. You don't want the grind. You don't want the struggle. You don't want the over-efforting. You don't want the overwhelm. But this idea that if you work more or you work harder, meaning with more focus, more commitment, more attention, that you will lose something. That is usually what's behind this thought. There's some sort of scarcity there. That if you put in this effort into your life, your business, your career, whatever you are going after, and you really commit to it, that you will lose something, that it's subtractive, that it's an either or kind of choice. Either I work on my business or I spend time with my family. Now, can you do that at the same time? Well, sometimes if you're on your laptop and you're not super present, right? But in general, that's about clear boundaries. That's about making decisions. That's about trying not to do everything at once, but like, this is where I focus and put my effort into my business, my career, the thing that I'm going after in your health and your relationship, whatever it is, that's clear. And then over here, if I'm super clear about this, if I have clear boundaries, if I know what done looks like, if my intention behind it is one of love, passion, desire, want, gratitude, then, and I'm clear about what done looks like, then that's an additive. That gives me energy for when I shift gears and now I'm focused on being with my partner, being with my family, being alone and doing my spiritual practice, exercising, whatever it is. But if you don't go full in on your whatever it is that you're working on, your career, your business, your entrepreneurial journey, your health, whatever, when you're in it, you will always be in conflict with yourself because you won't have felt like you kept your integrity, kept to what you said you were going to do. You're pulled in lots of different directions. Instead, you need to get clear. You need to get clear about what done looks like. It's something that we do in the commitment challenge. We get clear about what done looks like. What am I doing today, right? Also, that's the whole thing behind, well, not the whole thing. One of the big things behind the Business Acceleration Bootcamp is like, how do we plan our days? How do we plan our weeks? How do we plan our months? So that we know what we're working on in our business and we know what done looks like. Okay, so then we can show up full on with clarity about that. And then when we're done, and we have more energy for everything else. Because when we don't keep our commitments to ourselves, we lose energy. It creates anxiety. It creates this energy leak, and you want to avoid that. Okay, the other thing I want to speak about around this, that point number 2, is that there is a cultural mindset to complain about work, to say that work's a grind, hump day, thank God it's Friday, oh, it's Monday, right? Like there's all this heaviness in our culture around not liking work. It's a culturally accepted thing. But guess what? If in order to make bank through what you do, whether you're in the entrepreneurial world, running your own business, or you're in the workplace and you want that next level promotion or that incredible project, you need to love what you do, okay? And not the opposite, which is, I hate working. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, this is such a grind. That's like a giant stop sign to the universe. You have to love what you do and bring an energy of gratitude to that, okay? So this is one of those things that I talk about all the time, the intention behind what you're doing. And it's one of the things we're going to be going into deep at the Unstoppable Woman Income Breakthrough Summit. So I love talking about this. Like, what is the energy behind what you're doing? Because it changes everything. It's like opening the faucet to wealth. So think about that. Rock it out. Be unstoppable. Thanks for listening and have an awesome day. Mwah! Bye.